Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got some unfortunate but kind of exciting news. We're going to be taking the turbo and everything off of the inline 6. But that's because I'm trying to work out a deal with my uncle to trade this 66 Nova for my grandpa's 49 Plymouth I've been trying to buy for about a year. So in today's video, I'm going to be removing the turbo kit and trying to get it running back in stock configuration for the most part. First thing I'm going to do is loosen all these clamps and get this charge pipe off that I made. And then after that, we'll try to figure out what the next step's going to be. Alright, I got that charge pipe off right there. Disconnected the blow off valve from the vacuum source. Now I guess I need to take off vacuum lines. Maybe this oil line here. Might leave that on for now, we'll see. Alright, we got all the vacuum lines off. Got the oil feed line off. Now I'm gonna have to undo at least that V-band and that V-band to pull this turbo off. I also have the drain line underneath, but I don't have a cap for the bung I put in the oil pan, so I might have to leave that on for now. Alright, so as you can see, got the turbo disconnected from everything. I need to get this 90 off, but apparently when I was tightening that down, I split that part and it's missing a part on the V-band, so it's kind of being a pain to get off. So we'll see what I can do about that and get back to you guys. Finally got this V-band off. Pretty much had to ruin it, but I got the 90 off. Now, looks like I'm gonna have to take that off. It's a feed line. And then I'll probably have to put the oil pressure line into the hole. Alright, so here's where we're at. Got the feed line completely unhooked. Here's the other side of it. Took out my oil pressure line. Now I gotta take this T out here and hope it doesn't leak, because I don't have any more thread tape. I think I decided what I'm going to do is undo these fittings, if I can find another one. Try to screw that in and then put a new compression fitting on the back side of this. Alright, I got that line installed there. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Don't think it will, but not 100% sure. Next we have to redo vacuum lines because I'm not going to be using 2 or 3 of them anymore. I'm going to use my Leatherman here. I think what I'm going to do is just undo this back line here. Another roll for this vacuum hose. I'm just going to run that down to the vacuum advance. Hope that it works. Or it'll work, but I'm hoping that it'll look alright. That's what I meant. Alright, so I stole 2 of the hose clamps off there. We're going to connect the first one back to this key back here. And should be able to go ahead and tighten that one down once I get this hose clamp up there. Loosen it up a little bit more. Not too much more to go. There we go. We'll tighten it down here. Got this roll line. I'm gonna try to run it up through here. Try to run it through here and then down to the vacuum advance down there. And I might zip tie it to these wires or something here. So I'll get back to you whenever I get that on. Now with hooking that vacuum advance up, I'm going to have to retard the timing a decent amount because I believe it'll be giving it advance before I'm on the throttle. I'll have to fire it up and see, but I retarded it a tiny bit. Move it back a little bit more. About right there. Before that was about probably 10 degrees where that is now, or close to it. So now I'm going to go through and cut all these zip ties over here, zip tie all this stuff, just try to clean it up a little bit. Alright, well as you can see I got smart. Actually got my light, but got that zip tied. Looking pretty nice. I ended up cutting off the old, I guess it was the oil pressure sensor, and taping it up because I got that gauge now. Got this free from these wires because I don't gotta avoid the exhaust anymore. I think we're about done until I can take off this drain. That cap will be here tomorrow, so probably look at how I'm gonna run an exhaust maybe, and I'll get back with you guys tomorrow. All right, we're back on the 66 Novas next day. Got my caps. Now I gotta take the drain line off for the turbo. You should be able to pull it off. So there's our drain line. You can see I put some JB weld on it also. Try to make sure it's not gonna leak, but we're gonna unscrew that and try to throw this cap on there and make sure it's not gonna leak. Hopefully. Got our cap on, oil on off. Now it's time to lower the car down, fire it up, make sure it's not gonna leak. All right, there's our turbo. Thing still looks good on it, but it looks kind of naked in there without the turbo now, but we're gonna fire it up, make sure it's not leaking, check the timing, because I got the vacuum advance hooked up now, so we need to get that set. And then she'll be ready to trade. I'll show you guys what we're gonna be trading for. So what I was doing there, I was checking the timing, and I think with the vacuum advance hooked up to here, which is where all my stuff's hooked up, it's pulling, what would that be, ported vacuum instead of manifold. So it's not advancing it when you accelerate, it's advancing it at idle. So need to figure that out and get it to where it'll advance it at on acceleration, not when it's idling. So I'll look at that and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, we got her set up pretty good. I got my vacuum advance running to here. I don't think it's any different than it running to there, but I switched it and I didn't feel like changing it back, so that's hooked up. Doesn't look like it's leaking anywhere, so that's good. It's not leaking out of my fuel or oil pressure. Doesn't look like it's leaking out of the plug down there. I'd like to fix the exhaust before I traded it off, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to right now. And he said he's not too worried about it, so there we go. Next clip you'll see, hopefully I'll be showing you what we traded for. Here's a car, 1949 Plymouth. Pretty good shape. Got it from my grandpa. He's had it for probably 25 years. Hasn't done anything with it. So, been trying to buy it for probably about a year. Finally decided to let me trade him the Nova. And give me a little bit of money for it. Make it even. Hasn't ran him forever. Hopefully we can get it running here soon. I've already ordered some parts for it. Favorite part about the car. Suicide doors. Got the flathead 6-cylinder in it. Should be able to get it running pretty easily, I think. I hope. Finally got her in the garage. I think she looks pretty good in here, but I'd like to get her out there. As you can see, we got some stuff here to try to get her started, which will be in the next video. If you guys are excited about the Plymouth here, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully we'll make a good build series. Plan on trying to record everything I can about what I'm gonna do to it. Wanting to get it back on the road by September, hopefully, at least. Hopefully before that. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.